Premiership is back, and me, the Vertical Football Podcast gangs for Manchester United, is here to analyze the match. Manchester United versus Arsenal. With me, I have Shegun. Shegun, how are you doing?
Great to be here.
Shegun, awesome match, right?
Yeah, great game.
Okay, but before we start this analysis, Shegun, do you see any changes in the officiation in Premiership nowadays?
I think it's the same thing we keep saying. And I think we've said it before. It's so sad that every season we have to say this.
Yeah.
First of all, in the sense of one of the reasons why they keep changing the rules in the Premier League is because they want football fans to be confused.
Exactly.
We are not. First of all, see the
Chelsea game.
I want to be calm, but see the not even Chelsea game. First of all, the goal from Arsenal.
Yeah.
There is no point where you keep changing the rules where you don't actually sit down and watch how teams are gaming your system.
Exactly.
Gaming the reference system and make amends. Yeah. The same thing Arsenal did with Saliba on Bayinde was what they did throughout last season.
Exactly.
And you see a team that keeps obstructing the goalkeeper. The person that should be most protected in the box.
Yeah.
And you see that they have clearly been obstructing the goalkeeper since last season. Yeah. And they still do this season and you're allowed to go. First of all, and a question I want to ask is that, is it that there's no VR or there's no highlights in Old Trafford? Because it's only when it's our own time that we don't get to see the highlights of what actually went on. Yeah. And even when we see it, the referee doesn't want to go and check VR. I think you mentioned Chelsea also.
Yeah, Chelsea.
See the punch.
I understand the part of the free kick.
The free kick. That there is no rule. I keep seeing people saying that there's not a free kick. There is no rule in football before now that tells us that obstruction to the wall. The wall was not. The ball did not go near the wall.
Exactly.
Where they are, if it was a cross and nod, would they say that there's an obstruction?
That's true.
They keep bringing out rules that doesn't make sense because they want to actually get a result.
That's true. But let's just analyze Manchester United match. I think that's what we need to talk about. Shegun, let's come from the Arsenal point of view. What do you think tactically Arteta was doing?
I think I expected this, and I think I mentioned it on the podcast. People were like, "Are you sure?" Arsenal, forget it. This Arsenal squad, I said we are going to look at this season to see if they bring something new.
Yeah.
And it's still the same old. I want to say this, and I risk being wrong in the future, but from what I've seen to this match, Arteta has taken Arsenal 2 steps backward.
Again.
Arsenal wasting time 65th minute. Arsenal wasting time 85th minute. A Arsenal team that, when we did the preview, we're like, okay, let Man United sit on the low block.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing Arsenal
being low block.
Mid block, low block.
Low block. It's terrible.
Wasting time on the ball. Like,
falling down.
I feel now the challenge I'm having with Arsenal fans is your sporting director that should actually call Arteta to order that you can't be doing it in Arsenal Football Club. It's actually someone that came from Atletico Madrid. So there's a challenge now. But the reality is, if I was the sporting director of Arsenal Football Club, I will be calling Arteta tomorrow morning for a meeting. You don't play like this for Arsenal Football Club.
Play it down. At least, I was shocked to see Manchester United dominating the midfield. Imagine Bruno Casemiro midfield dominating Arsenal midfield.
We can't really say they're dominating the midfield because we will talk about that also. But I think let us say that they were dominating play.
Yeah, play. Yeah,
because if I speak about the midfield, I don't think they actually dominated the midfield.
Team was just like it was lost. We are just running through each other. Just terrible.
But I feel at the second half, it was just Man United. The rest defense of Man United was superb. You need to call Arteta to order. You have taken this 2 steps backward. This team wasting ball, being not creative in attack.
I want to call your attention to something. Arsenal throwing is more of a long throw nowadays.
Arsenal is now a Stoke City. We said it before. Funny enough, we said it 2 weeks before. Yeah. Somebody mentioned it. A popular football legend mentioned it. Arsenal has been taking 2 steps backward. Arsenal is not playing like you can't win the league this way.
Exactly.
The league is such a league that you don't win by playing by fluke. You have to play football. This team, if you are being honest with ourselves, Arsenal Football Club has gone 2 steps backwards.
I know Arsenal fans will be celebrating this, and a win is a win, whether you play rubbish or nonsense. A win is a win. But I want to talk more about Arteta. What's the combination of Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice? Is it working?
It's just a game.
Yeah.
We can't really say. But I keep telling people that what dynamic with Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice bring that Partey, Rice, and Odegaard did not bring. It's still the same thing. You're not that is not an improvement to the squad. It's just a change of personnel.
Oh.
And highest he can get is to get to the same level. Odegaard is literally gone.
But I saw the fact that Odegaard was not really in the match. And it's terrible.
It's gone. The creative, we mentioned the mental, but it's not being biased. My football fans need to understand that sometimes when we come here and talk, it's not being biased, we are being objective. I know we're going to talk about Manchester United.
Yeah.
It's being objective. This squad, at the end of last season, especially the second leg of PSG, to me, if I want to I term that match the end of Arteta's creative reign at Arsenal.
Yeah.
That game showed that this team is gone. Depending on free kicks, depending on corner to score a goal.
Finally on Arsenal, should we expect Arteta to go into the market and get something done?
The market to do what? It's not even about buying. You know, I told you one time, I said Arteta is going to start Martinelli. He's addicted.
But Madueke was not actually better in the match.
But if you have started him, maybe there will be a different dynamics. Or if you have gotten Eze, a different dynamics. You can see Arteta is addicted to certain players.
Yeah. And finally on Arsenal, final one on Arsenal. Will you rate Gyökeres?
No, I can't say anything, but I expected what I saw today. You know, the preview I said I want them to start Delete. Delete was for me the best Manchester United player today. Yeah. The best player by far.
Yeah.
Delete usually pocketed Gyökeres. And now tell Gyökeres, welcome to the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League.
And Sesko, welcome to Premiership too.
Yeah, right. But yes,
let's talk about Manchester United. Shegun.
Yeah.
I know you have some things to talk about Manchester United. Yeah. So tell me, what do you see in today's match for Manchester United? A lot of Manchester United fans are maybe heartbroken. Maybe they are feeling the PTSD, whatever trauma of last season. Maybe what are you going to tell them right now?
No, I think anybody that's feeling bad, a Manchester United fan, did not watch the game.
Okay.
I think a lot of things, when you see, first of all, the way they had the desire to push. Even the disappointment at the end of the game shows that you cannot fault them for not putting energy in this match.
Exactly.
From the beginning to the end. Even at the 80 minutes, they were still pressing.
Exactly.
So that is nice. Energy. That's what we want to see. People working for the team. People putting their energy. Yeah. But now we know it's just a game. It should not stop there. It has to continue. Secondly, I feel we did the best we could do with the players that we had.
Yeah.
In the sense of we did not have a midfield. And you see, Arteta self was wise. In the sense of Arteta setting up his team, did not set up his team to do high press.
Exactly.
He played a mid block.
I noticed that.
Because they knew that the build-up is not the problem. The build-up is not the problem. The major fact is that when they knew that when the ball comes to Manchester United midfield, they can easily win it there. Yeah. So they were like, you just build up.
They won almost all their ball in the midfield.
Yes, you just build up. We win the midfield.
Yeah.
And Man United also played the mid block.
Yeah, mid block.
We didn't want to press because we also know that our midfield is also a problem.
Exactly.
So it's clear this game that Manchester United midfield was a point of strength for Arsenal, was also a point of fear for Man United. Exactly. We couldn't press the way we press because we are afraid of the midfield. Arsenal didn't press because they know that they win the ball in the midfield. So I feel, so those are the things in the midfield. But I feel looking at the performance of the players, they did their best. Some dynamics are not yet there. For example, Ahmad and Mbeumo is not yet there.
Including Sesko. It's obvious that they cannot play with striker. There's some balls that
it's still new.
Okay.
In fact, they have not played. This is the first time they are playing together.
In the match, I guess they have been doing something under the base.
It's training. And it's a training. And funny enough, maybe they just had 2 training sessions. They had to do recovery. Yeah. So we can't really say that because if you look at the first half, and that's why I said in the preview that I wanted Dalot to play second half, not first half.
Yeah.
But I know that Amorim also was not expecting them to play Arsenal well that first half.
That's what I thought too.
Because you got the cutbacks they were doing, there was no striker at the end of it.
Exactly.
So I think there are a lot of positives, but the only thing that we keep going back to the fact is that our midfield.
Yeah.
Our midfield. And the chances we had in the first half, we didn't, I know because we were too eager.
Yeah.
In the first half. So for some distance, we should have moved closer to the box and something. So for me, I'm happy as a Man United fan. I just hope that we are, because if you have this kind of performance against lesser teams, you get your point.
So I know a lot of fans will be thinking of 5 things. Shegun, do you have any 5 things to talk about today?
So I think we've said more than 5 things. But for me, I think we just have to talk about the fact that there are signs, and the major sign, because the first level of winning a football match is desire and passion.
Exactly.
And when you see that desire and passion, that running for 90 minutes, I have to say thank you very much, Manchester United players.
They give it all.
For giving it all. I know, yes. Funny enough, during the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer time, we used to say that we win games. Sometimes winning games can be very deceptive
Exactly.
because you're not actually playing well.
Just like after winning this
That's not Arsenal winning this game now.
it's quite deceptive.
Yeah, you're happy. Arsenal fans are happy, but funny enough, if it was a Liverpool team you faced today, if it was a Crystal Palace team you faced today,
a Man City
or
team.
Man City, you will lose this game. There's no
And
doubt.
obviously, they are going to play Man City in the next 5 games.
Yeah, so I believe they will lose that game if they keep playing this way. Arteta
Yeah.
has to do something quickly. The mentality is instilling in these players. It's not a mentality that Arsenal Football Club should have.
And that's why I'm saying that Arteta need to go back to the transfer window and get a replacement for Odegaard. I feel
I feel yeah, quite what we said. He needs to do that, but does he want to do that?
Okay,
Does he think he needs to do that? So
let's just talk about Manchester United goalkeeper. Do you think Manchester United need a goalkeeper this season?
okay, so definitely we need a goalkeeper, but I don't want to blame
Bayende,
buying them much.
because he was calm on the ball today.
Yeah, and he had some very good line breaking passes,
I have to give him that.
especially the first half. So I would like another wouldn't have done this, and I really like that. He
Yeah.
helped us to bypass what was not really a press from Arsenal, really. But what I want to say about buying there, I will blame the goalkeeper coach
Yeah,
in the sense of Arsenal's been doing this since last season
exactly.
of impeding the goalkeeper.
Exactly.
Now, what you should do is don't trust the system. Please, football coaches need to understand this. Don't trust these Premier League referees. People that should be selling burger that are actually refereeing for this league. They should not be. I don't want to talk much. People that should be selling burger, just take that and hold it. Now, what a goalkeeper coach should have told Bayinde was when they cross the ball, once you know that they're already impeding you, shout and fall. Make it clear, very, very obvious that you were impeded. That's what you need to do. Don't be depending on these referees to do the right
And
thing.
also, I think it is better to always use your best player on the air or physical player to mark their best player on the air. I don't know why Baleba was.
Baleba?
I don't know why Mount was marking Baleba.
No. Calafiori.
No, Calafiori.
No, it's Calafiori.
Okay,
Saliba.
Saliba.
Okay, okay.
I don't know why Mount was marking Saliba. It should have been delete.
So, but Delete will have to mark Gabriel. Gabriel is actually the more dangerous player.
Yes, I know. But I felt that impeding or whatever it is, may not have happened with.
Yeah, and I agree with you in terms of the arrangements
And they're
must
still
have been
doing
different.
zonal. This zonal marking.
The issue for me is not even the zonal or no zonal. The issue for me is that there was a game, Amorim's first game against Arsenal. We lost 2-0.
Yes,
from 2 corners.
same
We
corners.
can't keep conceding corners against this Arsenal team.
Exactly.
We have to be better.
Any final word?
There's no final words.
Let me just praise a
Forward.
prayer, really. I want to say that everybody will not be saying this because I put in my fantasy football. Kura, that guy is phenomenal.
I think you praise everybody, no, because
Well, I'm telling you, this is the first time I'm seeing a Manchester United player since Alex Ferguson. I can be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Whereby he's taking the ball onto the opponent without fear, running through them.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm amazing.
It's superb. In fact, as a Manchester United fans, I was watching the ball with one of my friends, and I told him this is what Amorim should do, and he was doing exactly that. I said, Dalo have to go out, Mount has to leave.
Yeah.
I was like, that is what football is all about.
Yeah.
Really. Check any final word.
No final words. We look up to next game. I'm happy with what I saw today. Yeah, the results, as I said, doesn't really count much because on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as we said earlier, we're winning games, but we're not playing anything. So, but I'm happy with this. Let's just keep it up. It's one game it's not the
It's
end
a lot
of the
possible, but I'm waiting for Manchester United to meet a team that fresh eye. That is when I will have to judge them. Right now, Arsenal did not give us any one of our money.
Even a team that has a better midfield.
Yeah. And I think for any reason, if we can't get Baleba, we should get this one thing guy. I saw in this game against Chelsea, and I'm telling you, Martins.
I think it's subjective. I'm not really a fan of the guy, but
Well,
subjective.
I'm telling you, is what I'm just thinking. But if we can get Baleba or Watkins, we should get any player that is physical and athletic.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Manchester United fans, this is just the beginning. Joy is coming. So, Arsenal fans, tell your coach, you don't want this, you want a better game. Because Manchester United winning the possession against Arsenal is a storm coming to Arsenal because this is really bad. So we meet again. Bye-bye.